This is Shah from Charlie's Angel Tarot, and welcome to your mid-month April reading for 2021. Now you can either take the last reading as per week, or you can take it like the first four cards as the first week and the second four cards as the second week, and then in the same with this one. I will show you the new format. If you know anybody that's hard of hearing or that is deaf, then please tell them to use the subtitles, or now they can also lip read, as I've got a new format. So I've got a surprise for you, and I hope you enjoy it. I feel much more interactive with you in this way. So let's go. There you are. You can see me in the bottom of the right hand corner if I'm correct, and you can see the cards. So now I can do two things at the same time. Typical Gemini. And I enjoy it much better. Like I said, I feel more in connection with you and the cards, and I'm not just talking to mid-air. Okay, well, thank you very much for all your likes and shares, and of course also for the thumbs up. It does help the channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then please subscribe. It does help, and I do appreciate it. Thank you. So let's get into your cards. The first card you have is Judgment, and Judgment is the overall energy, and the Lovers are beneath it. Now the Lovers and Judgment were in Taurus's reading, but I did shake the cards very, very well. Believe it or not, I even separated the piles. It just goes to show that you are really in the energy. So the Lovers were underneath the Judgment card. You've got the Nine of Pentacles from this deck, and you can see that I've shaken this deck as well, because none of these cards were in Taurus. It just is how the cards fall, as they say. Oh, let's bring in the cards a little bit closer, and I hope you can see the cards like this, because I've extended the lens, and so it's bigger so that you can enjoy it with me. The Judgment card in this deck is slightly different than normal. We have the Phoenix rising from the ash, and we've got two clocks. One clock says 7:30, so it might be something significant to one of you, and also 10:10. Now 10 to 10, between 10 to 10 and 10:10, that's for me coffee break. So it also reminds me of the in the old cowboy films, the series like Lassie and Ivanhoe and all that. That's where the music comes from, cowboy time. Do you understand the connection? So when I see 10:10 or 10 to 10, then this means cowboy time. Now cowboy time is over, because it is a new beginning or a second chance. Judgment, perhaps you might literally take the word. You might be judging something, or somebody might be judging you and seeing you for what you really are, and that is amazing, creative, a good communicator, somebody with a brain, somebody that is intelligent, and they're judging you and they want you. They've seen your CV, curriculum vitae. Perhaps if you are applying for a job, if you are in a judicial situation, it might be that you are getting recognition, and that the judgment will fall upon you in the positive sense. I think it's time you had victory, because you're rising from the ashes. You have victory. In your last reading, you did have justice, and that was the card justice right at the end. So that would have been right at the end of the month. So this would align with the reading now, since we have the Emperor also in the last half of the month. Okay, so judgment. You might be judging something, or there will be a judgment falling. Okay, and that will bring in big money. Okay, now if you are selling a house, for example, your house might be scrutinized, the people will be judgmental, and the judgment will be that they love it, so they might buy it. So scrutinized means they are looking at the negative things and at the positive things if you're selling a house. Now, I do have a card that can say that you are selling your house or buying a house, because we have the World card here, and that means moving home. There will be celebrations because you come in the first half of the week. If you're I'm taking it as weeks, because I'm seeing also, I'm taking some of the information from the monthly into this reading, the mid-month, to see what energy has flowed over from the beginning to the next half. And you had justice, you had the Six of Pentacles, sharing and sharing alike, a listening ear. So yeah, and this is a magical reading because you've got 3, 3, 3. So wow, that is definitely, and 3 is 6, and it's even going further to 9. 3, 3, 3 is 9, ending. Again, numerology playing with numbers. So there is an ending and there is a new beginning. Wow. You've got a 9 here. So if you add all the 3s, that's a 9. And you've got the 9 of Pentacles. And you've got the 9 of Swords. So 9, 9, 9 is significant. Now you also had the Empress, and it was already telling you there would be new beginnings. And so I'm wondering, have you felt or seen any signs from the divine or the angels? Well, here we are. We've got 333. That is what I put in as the title. Are you feeling, or you will feel divine? So that's my question. Are you feeling that the divine is with you, or do you feel great and happy and fun? Because I think it's going to happen. If it's not happening this month, I think it's definitely going to happen between 3 to 9 weeks. Okay. When you're selling a house or buying a house, it does take 6 to 9 weeks to get the paperwork done. Okay. Now, we've got gain. The 9 of Pentacles also means wealth, material wealth, more earthly wealth. It could also mean that you will be feeling divine and great and beautiful. So that does resonate with me, with the cards, because usually you have the 9 of Pentacles with just the lady sitting in the garden, but they have partnered up. And I think some of you might be reconsidering, how do you call it? You might be reconsidering if you are in strife with your partner, whether it's in business or in romance. If you were thinking of getting divorced, I think you might have sought advice, because we do have the Emperor here, perhaps a social worker, an arbitrator, and I think you might be reconsidering to have a reconciliation, because judgment does mean a second chance. And there will be celebrations. Wow. You've also got the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups means that you are looking back. You might be reminiscing about the past. So if things haven't been fine, because you did have the Seven of Cups, um, um, you've got the Queen of Wands in the beginning of in the other reading. So yeah, if there was a fire sign that you might have had difficulties with, a little bit of strife, because they are the Queen of Wands is a Leo, but it could also be a Sagittarius, and they're the opposite sign to us. So if you have had a little bit of strife with a fire sign, then I think you will be putting your differences aside, and I think you will be reuniting. You might think back about a Queen of Wands or about a Libra, because you also had the Empress. Okay, wow, and the Justice card. So the Empress and Justice are Libra. So there could be a significant Libra or Leo around you. And you might be thinking back about the times that you were friends. So I think there could be a reconciliation there as well. It doesn't have to be a partner in business or romance. It could also be a friend. And I think it can also be an Aries, because the Emperor represents Aries. We've got the Princess of Pentacles. The Princess of Pentacles is the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles is a Capricorn. We also have the World, so that is Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo again, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus and Aquarius. So those are the people in your reading. And I think you might be hooking up again. I think you might be carrying on the friendship. If you fell out with each other, I think you will communicate. Knowing you, Gemini, you will talk things through and forgive. You always give somebody a chance, if not two chances. But learn from the past. Trust has to be won, and they should know that, and let them know your boundaries. There could be somebody coming back from the past, because that's what the Six of Cups also means. So they might be approaching you if you are not approaching them. Now, I do give people chances as a Gemini and as a human, but if they overstep the boundaries too many times, then boom, the sword goes down. And remember, the swords cut on both sides, and it takes two to tango. Okay, so that said, you do have recognition. Boom. Your plans are coming to fruition. Your boats are coming in. So recognition, yes. If you are in a judicial situation, then you will seek advice from a person that is underlaid judicially, that knows the letter of the law. I'm quite surprised not to see the King of Swords here. It could be an Aries, okay? But you will get recognition, and your plans, things that you've been planning, like the Three of Wands, like I said in the introduction. Wands means being strategic, means planning. Also, Aries is a fire sign. They are good at planning, so are you, Gemini. You have come through the walls. You have taken step by step. You've learned from the past. You're no longer the apprentice or inexperienced. You have life experience, and you have the knowledge and gained knowledge, perhaps from a teacher. That could be an advisor. Perhaps you sought advice from somebody that could teach you the right way to find the information that you needed for this judicial situation. Wow, that is great stuff. Now, um, you could be getting news in the third week, but this could also flow over into the fourth week, because you also had the Knight of Swords. So if you haven't had an email or telephone call or a text message, then this could be coming through in the third week definitely. And it will be solid news, because it's the Princess of Pentacles, and that is solidness, earthiness, something tangible. It could be about money, it could be about a loan, it could be about a house, it could be judicially as well. But it will be solid news, and this would be news that can change your life drastically for long term, and it has durability, tangibility, and boom, for long term. So if you've invested in something, you might see a treble return because of the 333 treble. Okay, you have a good experience, and I don't know, I'm seeing somebody doing this. It's like, hey, great stuff. And that's why I like the two cameras, because I'm doing that even when I didn't have the second camera. I was doing that because people just, you know, bring me messages as well, and some readings just take a life of their own, that take over. You could also be traveling. You could also be traveling to receive this news. You could have planned a holiday, because this also means traveling, going on holiday. And you've also got the holiday card here. It might have been delayed. So now, because boats were also used for import and export, so now you might be free to travel because of the COVID lockdown delays. So that could be celebrations. Or could be also a honeymoon, that you are going on honeymoon and celebrating that you're married. Beautiful. Okay, now Leo was quite prominent in the first reading of April, but I don't see Leo back in this reading, but I do see a fire sign, and that is Aries. Okay. Yes, we do have the Leo, the World card. Sorry about that. Ooh, what a dimbat. Okay, now the World card means, of course, success. If you've done good, you'll get it back threefold. Going up to the next level. Promotions, wage rise, again, extra money coming in. This resonates as the overall energy. Selling, moving home. You could have bought the house, that could have been delayed. That loan that's come in, that will be the news. Go ahead and buy it. Make the offer on the house. Boom. Also signing contracts. I see people signing contracts, going to the lawyer or the banker or a judge. Sign in this. You're no longer the apprentice, you've got the experience, so you might be getting the news you've got the job. Again, increase or perfectioning your talent or your interests to enhance your career. Pay rise, promotions. Okay, this is also promotions. Marriage card. Also travel or honeymoon, holidays. The universe, the world is your oyster. You might have to have more like I said, you might have more choices or more things to celebrate because of the 333 treble fold. It's like the Holy Trinity as well. Woo! They are with you. The divine is definitely with you. That title at the beginning of the month, boom, and the word divine stays in your energy. So the divine, the cosmos, wow, magic. The word universe is the cosmos, is the divine. It's everywhere around you and within you. So use it well. Use your wisdom well. You make the right choice. You might be starting a business or a job on the web. Now, I think Taurus had that quite significantly as well. They had the Wheel of Fortune, and in this deck that is signified with a web, and the Eight of Swords also with a web. So yes, things are expanding, and worldly things are changing for the better, definitely for you and Taurus. Your plans are coming to fruition. You might finally get this job on the other side of the world. You might be crossing oceans. Wow. That has given you sleepless nights. There is an end to it now. You've got the Nine of Swords. You might have had sleepless nights. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. And the answer of the angels, it's up to you if you take that job or take that business or that investment or that house. The time is right for you. The time is now coming to a closure of negative things. Positive, big things are happening. Wow. And the last card is Destiny. Date with Destiny. What you were destined, what you have been working towards, that's the feeling that I have. Was your destiny. You made it your destiny. You've gone for it. You've made it your destiny. Look at her holding a book. Usually in the Three of Pentacles there's only tools, but the book means wisdom. You've gathered knowledge, you've gathered life experience, you've made your choice, and you've made it your destiny to go for what you want. Wow. Now, the date with Destiny. It was preordained, and that is what I feel. This was preordained also because of the 3-3, and I got the word Holy Trinity, the divine. This was predestined. You are doing something that you can help others with besides yourself. You are leaving, I've got a feeling some of you are leaving a legacy, and you've chosen to leave a legacy behind. Wow. Listen up. You are being guided to your date with destiny. You know about internet dating. Oh my goodness, and I was talking about the internet and the web. There you go. Well, this is about going online with heaven for a divine date with destiny. The more willing you are to serve the heavenly frequencies, the more likely you are to be in the right place at the right time. Now is the time to be willing to listen to heavenly directives from your guides. This is about taking a very conscious walk of faith. It may even mean sharing your psychic insights whenever you are directed to do so by spirit. Perhaps someone is in need of healing or a reading by you, or maybe you are being called to service to be a witness. Oh gosh, this is a brain blower, mind blower. The Emperor. We were talking about justice, judgment. Oh my goodness. These are new cards for me. That's why I first do my own bit of feeling and what I feel and see and hear. But this, and then sometimes I take the book, and this time I am taking the book. And this is a mind blower. Wow, and I don't lay the cards out with me in mind. I'm laying the cards out literally for the gems, because I don't believe you can do your own readings, because otherwise it's a wish coming true or wishful thinking or some type of energy. Okay, so directed by spirit. Perhaps someone is in need of a healing or reading by you, or maybe you are being called to surface, to be a witness, to do nothing, to be a witness, to do nothing while someone struggles, except to listen and be supportive. Don't be late for your date with destiny. Now, if you are going to hook up with somebody, this could be a date of destiny. You could be asked to go to a party, and you could be meeting your new love. Wow. You could even be meeting somebody back from the past. Reuniting. Reunion. Woo! The words are flipping out as well. This is magic. This reading is blowing me away. Wow. Look at the sun coming through. So everything is going to turn out beautiful. So don't worry. I don't know whether you believe this, but I believe that before we are born, we choose our path in life, and we forget when we are born, so that we have an empty conscious, and we have to find out what our life path is and destiny, and learn the lessons. Like if you understand the concept of the fall that begins at naught and it finishes at 21. The world. Wow. Okay, so I hope you have enjoyed this, Gemini. I certainly have. It is stunned me, and I'll let you know what resonated with me at the end of April. I hope to see you in the next video at the beginning of May. Take care, God bless, and stay safe. Love you all. And please, yes, like it said in the book, somebody might need help. And if you're not a psychic or a medium, yes, we are the air sign. We do work with the web. So go out there, give a listening ear, give somebody a call if you haven't seen them, or if you are feeling something about somebody from the past, give them a call and see how they're doing. Perhaps they might just need that listening ear, or just to know that you think of them, whether it was a bad separation or a good separation. Sometimes we immigrate or go around the world, make friends, and we never see or hear from them again unless something happens specifically. You know what I mean. So take care and stay safe and be blessed.